Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Use the promo code HEROES to save 10% on all orders over $10. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to this special edition of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch. It is that time of the week again to count down the 10 hottest cards of the week. And you're going to see this week that there's still a lot of different types of cards moving in the market for different reasons. The key driver still, though, is the fact that a lot of players are trying to build new commander decks around some of these cards from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. You're going to see that as a reoccurring theme, but there's a lot to talk about. Quickly before we get into it, though, just a fast reminder, if you go to flipsidegaming.com, you can use the Heroes promo code to save 10% on orders over $10. Currently, you can pre-order Streets of New Capenna products there. They also have a whole lot of other things on their website, and remember, if your order's over $100 or it consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the United States. Also, whenever you use that Heroes promo code, it does support the channel, which is always appreciated, so thank you. And without any further ado, let's get into it. Number 10 is Seachrome Coast. This is up 316 this week to 2150. That is a 17% increase. And this is a good time to let you know how we compile our top 10 every week. We look at two major pieces of criteria. The first is a percentage increase in the value of the cards. And secondly, we want to see a true increase in sales out there for these cards. If there is a card you're expecting to see on the top 10 and it does not make it, then it did fall short in one or both of those categories. With that out of the way, though, let's talk more about Seachrome Coast from Scars of Mirrodin. So this is in some modern decks that are getting more play now because of the meta change that came along with the banning of Lurrus of the Dream Den recently. It is a solid mana-based card in decks like Hammer Time, Thopter Combo, and more. Plus, there are some Commander players looking to pick this up now, too. It is a good upgrade to the Buckle Up Commander deck, and I've also seen players put this in fresh builds around a couple cards from there. Shorikai Genesis Engine and Kotori Pilot Prodigy. Number 9, Miren the Moaning Well from Saviors of Kamigawa. This is up 326 this week to 2497. That is a 15% increase. This was in an article on the Star City Games website last week looking at cards you might want to play in Commander builds with Yoshimaru Ever Faithful as one of the partner commanders. You do see this in some other Commander builds as well, but there is another reason players might be interested in this card right now, and it ties into one of the few Streets of New Capenna previews we've seen so far. This could play well with Broker's Ascendancy. Now, we don't know much about the crime families yet, but this card indicates that the brokers might be interested in distributing counters, and that speculation has had an impact on some card prices already in the secondary market. Remember, the brokers and the other 4 crime families won't just be in the main set, they're each getting their own commander deck, too. Number 8 is Power Matrix, up 334 this week to 1315. That is a 34% increase, and this is an older card that's yet to be reprinted. That is another theme we have been seeing recently, and not the last card like that in this video today. So when it comes to this one in particular, Jake and Joel Are Magic on YouTube did do a short video featuring this card last week, and they mentioned that it could be good in something like an Isshin Two Heavens as One commander build. However, this is also another card that maybe plays well with Broker's Ascendancy or some of the other cards from that crime family in the future. Number 7, Brewers Tarl Borish Herder from Commander 2016. This copy only comes in foil. This is up 463 this week to 1737. That's a 36% increase. It has been a popular partner commander for a long time now, but it is seeing some more commander play thanks to some cards from Neon Dynasty. Some players are putting this in Isshin Two Heavens as One builds, and to a lesser degree, I'm seeing this in some partner builds between Tana the Bloodsower and Yoshimaru. Number 6, Ancestral Knowledge, up 518 to 1499. That is a 53% increase. So a number of cheaper reserve list cards have been hot recently. In some cases, they have been the target of a buyout. In other cases, they did dry up a little more naturally. Remember, players notice the buyouts happening, so they could be moving some of these cheaper reserve list cards a little higher on their priority list to pick up, since they want to beat any potential future buyouts that could come along and spike the price. Hard to say if this one is truly a targeted buyout or if this one's just drying up naturally, but I will say this does get at least a little commander play. You do see this in builds like Emery Lurker of the Lock, for example. Number 5, Reconnaissance, up 564 to 1854. That is a 44% increase. And here is yet another older card that's yet to be reprinted, and another card getting more commander play now in submission builds. Number 4, Seeds of Innocence, up 859 to 3998. That is a 27% increase. This has seen some legacy sideboard play in different builds that deal with Urza Saga in that format. Also, it does get just a tad bit of commander play. Number 3 is Manabond. It is up $8.97 this week to $15.99. That is a 128% increase. And I see another older card that's yet to be reprinted, but what is the catalyst here? Well, there's a new variation on the Legacy Lands deck, which has been pretty popular recently on MTGO. It's called 8 Mulch, and it does run typically 4 copies of this. The deck was also featured last week on MTG Goldfish, which could have brought some more attention to it. Additionally, Manabond does get a little commander play. Sometimes you'll see this in Child of Alara land builds, for example, but really Legacy is driving the price this week. Number 2 is Urza Lord High Artificer from Modern Horizons. This goes up $11.91 this week to $72.49. That is a 20% increase. This is another card getting more modern play now that Lurrus is no longer in the environment. You'll see this in Affinity as well as Thopter combo. This gets Legacy play too in Urza's Echo. Vintage, you'll see this in 8 cast. Plus, it is a popular commander and in the 99 of builds too. It is another good upgrade to Buckle Up, and I have seen this in fresh builds around Shori, Kai, and Kotori. And it's been in another new commander deck recently as well, Jin Gitaxias Progress Tyrant. And coming in at number 1 is Dark Sphere. It's up $13 to $20.44. That's a 175% increase this week. Say it with me now, another older card that's yet to be reprinted. But what is the catalyst this time? Well, it is getting a bump in commander play ever since it got mentioned in a video by Commander's Quarters. The video is about a Varragoth Bloodsky Sire 96 land commander deck. Basically, the idea was the deck would let you get your combo pieces together, and then you could discard enough cards to finish off the whole table using Ad Nauseam and Sickening Dreams. However, you can remain safe by activating your Dark Sphere. Now, these combo decks, they're not necessarily the best commander decks to bring to the table, but they do capture a lot of players' imaginations, and typically, if they don't cost a whole lot to put together, there's going to be a group of people very interested. And that is going to do it for this week's Top 10 Hot Cards, but remember to join us this weekend for our regular episode of the Market Watch, where we deep dive into everything that's happening in the secondary market. Until then, though, hey, stay safe out there. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.